What if death isn't the end, but the beginning of a journey more profound than we can imagine? Ancient civilizations left behind secrets, hidden in sacred texts, that reveal what truly happens after we take our last breath. Are you ready to uncover the truth? What happens after we die? Does the journey end? Or does it transform into something far beyond our imagination? Across ancient cultures and forgotten texts lie secrets that claim to unravel the greatest mystery of all, the afterlife. In this video, we'll explore these ancient truths, diving deep into the wisdom of civilizations that sought to understand what happens beyond the veil of death. Prepare yourself to uncover timeless knowledge and decode profound insights that may forever change the way you see life, death, and existence itself. Let's begin this journey together. Let's begin this journey together. Unleash the Vortex Commiserations Between Night and Morning by Matthias H. Colisani. Throughout history, humanity has sought answers to the great mystery of what lies beyond death. Some of the most profound insights can be found in ancient texts like the Tibetan Book of the Dead, the Egyptian Book of the Dead, and the Upanishads. These sacred writings were not merely philosophical musings. They served as spiritual guides, offering detailed instructions for navigating the journey after death. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, known as the Bardo Thodol, was crafted as a map for the soul, providing guidance to help the departed find liberation. Similarly, the Egyptian Book of the Dead contains spells and rituals meant to protect the soul and ensure safe passage into the afterlife. The Upanishads, central to Indian philosophy, spoke of the cycle of life and rebirth, emphasizing the liberation of the soul from the endless wheel of existence. These texts were created by spiritual masters and visionaries who dedicated their lives to understanding the mysteries of existence. They emerged from cultures that viewed death not as an end, but as a transition, a gateway to something far greater. Could these ancient writings hold the key to understanding what happens when we take our final breath? Perhaps they contain truths that are more relevant today than ever before, inviting us to explore the ultimate journey of the soul. Death is not the end. It is a profound transition, a journey where the soul embarks on a path beyond the physical. Across ancient traditions, this journey is described with vivid detail, offering glimpses into what unfolds after the final breath. In Tibetan Buddhism, the soul first encounters a state of dissolution. The physical body fades and the mind begins to separate, free from its earthly limitations. This is the moment when the clear light appears. A radiant, pure light representing the true nature of the soul. For those who can recognize this light, liberation is instant, like awakening from a long dream. In other traditions, such as ancient Egypt, the soul is said to pass through judgment halls. Here, its deeds are weighed against the feather of Ma'at, symbolizing truth and justice. Similarly, in Hindu philosophy, the soul reflects on its karma, past actions that shape the next stage of existence. These teachings describe the afterlife as a series of stages, each offering opportunities for understanding and growth. However, for many, this journey is not straightforward. The soul may encounter visions shaped by its own emotions, attachments, and fears. These experiences are deeply personal, reflecting the life one has lived and the lessons yet to be learned. Interestingly, modern accounts of near-death experiences mirror these ancient descriptions. People often report seeing a bright light, feeling an overwhelming sense of peace, or revisiting pivotal moments from their lives. Could these glimpses provide evidence of a shared journey that transcends time and culture? The transition of the soul is both mysterious and profound. It invites us to reflect not only on death, but also on how we live. If these ancient teachings hold even a fragment of truth, They challenge us to prepare for the ultimate journey, not with fear, but with awareness and purpose. Across ancient traditions, the journey of the soul after death is described in vivid stages, each offering opportunities for liberation or continued existence. These teachings reveal profound insights about the afterlife, beginning with the encounter of the clear light. Stage 1. Encountering the clear light. The clear light is often described as a radiant, all-encompassing brilliance. In Tibetan Buddhism, it represents the soul's true nature, a state of pure consciousness and peace, free from duality and attachments. If the soul can recognize this light as its own essence, it achieves liberation, escaping the endless cycle of birth and rebirth. However, this recognition requires preparation during life. For the unprepared, the light can be overwhelming, even frightening, leading the soul to retreat into familiar patterns of attachment and fear. But we always have the choice to leave the light, the truth, into the darkness. Stage 2. Facing illusions and karmic reflections. As the soul moves forward, it confronts its own inner landscape, a vivid manifestation of unresolved emotions, desires, and fears. In Tibetan Buddhism, this stage is known as the Chonyid Bardo, where peaceful and wrathful visions emerge. These are not external entities, but projections of the unconscious mind, reflecting the karmic imprints left by past actions. Psychologist Carl Jung drew parallels between these visions and the workings of the unconscious mind. He suggested that the gods and demons of the afterlife are archetypes, universal symbols that mirror the psyche. For the soul, this stage becomes a test. Recognizing these projections as illusory allows the mind to dissolve fear and move closer to liberation. But for those who remain attached or fearful, these visions can trap the soul in cycles of suffering, forcing it to continue the journey through samsara. Stage 3. Choosing rebirth or transcendence. In the final stage, the soul faces a pivotal choice. Guided by its karmic tendencies, habits, and actions accumulated over lifetimes, the soul is drawn toward rebirth or transcendence. This stage is vividly described in Tibetan texts, where the soul experiences visions of couples, symbolizing the creation of new life. At this point, unresolved desires act like a magnetic force, pulling the soul toward a new body and a new life. However, for those who can maintain detachment, this stage offers one final chance for liberation. Recognizing the visions as fleeting and empty allows the soul to transcend the cycle of existence, merging into the clear light and achieving enlightenment. These stages remind us that the journey after death is deeply intertwined with the choices we make in life. Ancient wisdom teaches that by cultivating awareness, detachment, and compassion, we prepare ourselves for the ultimate transition. Whether one seeks rebirth or liberation, the afterlife is not merely an end, but a continuation. A profound opportunity for growth and awakening. While ancient texts focus on the journey of the soul after death, their wisdom also offers profound guidance for how we live. These teachings emphasize that the way we prepare for the unknown directly shapes our experience, both in life and beyond. One of the most powerful ways to prepare is through the practice of meditation. In Tibetan Buddhism, meditation trains the mind to remain calm, focused, and detached from fleeting emotions. By practicing mindfulness daily, we can cultivate a state of awareness that allows us to face challenges without fear or resistance. This mental clarity not only benefits us in life, but also prepares the soul to navigate the afterlife with ease. Another key teaching is detachment from material desires. The more we cling to possessions, relationships, or identities, the harder it becomes to let go when the time comes. Ancient wisdom suggests that by recognizing the impermanence of all things, we can live with greater freedom and peace. Detachment does not mean abandoning what we love, but learning to appreciate it without becoming bound by it. Simple practices, like moments of reflection, can help. Take a few minutes each day to consider, if today were my last, would I be at peace with how I've lived? This habit not only reduces fear of the unknown, but also guides us toward more intentional choices. These teachings also have a practical impact on personal growth. For instance, the concept of facing illusions, so prominent in afterlife traditions, applies to overcoming fears and self-doubt in life. Many of the fears we experience are projections of our own mind, much like the visions described in the Chonyad Bardo. Recognizing this can empower us to confront and transcend those fears, breaking free from cycles of stress or negativity. By preparing for death, we also learn to live more fully. The clarity and peace that arise from mindfulness and detachment allow us to approach life's joys and challenges with grace. As the ancient sages taught, death is the mirror of life. The more we align our actions with this understanding, the more harmonious and meaningful our existence becomes. Ultimately, these practices are not just about easing the transition after death. They are about creating a life of purpose, presence, and peace. By integrating these teachings into our daily lives, we honor the wisdom of the ancients and prepare ourselves for whatever lies beyond. Life, death, and rebirth form a cycle that connects all beings. The wisdom of the ancients reminds us that death is not the end, but a profound transition, a continuation of the soul's journey. Each stage, from life to the afterlife, offers opportunities for growth, understanding, and liberation. As we reflect on these teachings, one question stands out. Are we truly living in a way that prepares us for the ultimate journey? Are we cultivating awareness, practicing detachment, and embracing the unknown with peace and courage? End of chapter 13. These ancient secrets challenge us to look within, to confront our fears, and to live with greater purpose and intention. They invite us to see life as a gift and death as a doorway to something greater. If these insights have resonated with you, take a moment to share this video and subscribe to the channel. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What intrigues you most about the mysteries of life and death? Together we can continue exploring these profound questions and uncovering the timeless wisdom that connects us all. Thank you for watching, and may your journey in this life and beyond be filled with light and understanding.